Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Stay Sexy Wellness, Dawn Allen podcast. I am so glad that you are here with me today. I am so glad you are here because you could have been anywhere in the world and you chose to celebrate with me. And I am so blessed and I feel so humble. People say, why are you coming on today? It's Christmas. Everyone's celebrating with their family and loved ones. But you know what? You are my family and you are my loved ones as well. And I thought robbery without celebrating with you, at least for a few minutes, to say hello and see. Hello, hello, hello. Dawn Allen with Stay Wellness coming with you. I'm just happy today. I'm so happy to celebrate with you today. And I'm thanking you to coming on and spending just a few minutes with me. I'm not going to be long because I know I want you to spend this beautiful day with your family and friends and celebrate however way you celebrate. So today, my podcast is called What Are You Celebrating? What are you celebrating? What are you celebrating? So I thought that was pretty cool today to talk about that because, we have these traditions, these family traditions, and some of the same and some of them change. Some of them to stay the same, and some of these change. And I noticed today that I'm going to go into a little bit later, but one of my changes, like drastic change, and I really didn't think about it until actually I came about. So what am I talking about? Traditions, about Christmas, the American tradition, and I'm talking about the spiritual tradition and my tradition. So did you know that 90% of Americans celebrate Christmas? 90% of Americans celebrate Christmas. And 50% of Americans celebrate Christmas spiritually. I thought that was pretty interesting, that the numbers. And some of us celebrate of the two. Not just, they don't just believe in Santa Claus and they don't just believe in, Jesus is the reason for the season. They do a little bit of both. They know about the spiritual, but also they celebrate the Christmas because that's kind of the fun part of the gift giving. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that today. And then about my tradition in my family and how it changed just today. It changed dramatically. And I didn't even think about it. But let me give you a little background. First, of the Americans that celebrate the traditional Christmas with Santa Claus and how it started out. So first of all, he was a real person. He wasn't called Santa Claus. It started out, he was a bishop, Bishop St. Nicholas of Myra, and he came from a small Roman town during the 4th century. And he gave gifts once a year. And also he performed miracles, so they say. Something like, he would give, like, people get married, he would give them dowries, money. It was some kind of thing where there was some children that were killed, and he miraculously brought them back to life. So certain miracles that they said that he had created, he had done back then. And then during the time, the story evolved, and the Dutch settlers settled in New York, and they bought their tradition, and they called him Sinterklaas, Sinter, Claus, and he gave gifts. Apparently, once a year, he gave gifts. And as time went on in New York, they had took the story. They made a poem Night Before Christmas. And the poem tried to, talking about a man coming down the chimney and with reindeers. So that Cola, they had, Santa Claus with the red outfit and the beard. So all these things combination evolved around, the little man or the big man with the red outfit, with the beard, going down the chimney, giving gifts on the 25th of December. So all these traditions came out to how we have now with the American tradition. Now we have 50% of the people, but also believe in the spiritual. And I'm going to read a scripture for that because I want to be sure I get it right. Isaiah 2nd, Isaiah 2:14 says, therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign. Behold, the virgin child shall conceive and bear a son, and shall be called him Emmanuel, with us. And with that in mind, that they gave us the gift of salvation. They gave us the vision. So not that way we had defeated death because he came to save the world, forgiveness. And Jesus is the perfect gift. So Santa Claus gifts, gifts that we give from the heart to our children and family, which we want to give them because we feel good giving the gifts, right? And most people, like I have just a joy finding that right gift for that person and watching them shine and smile and be happy that I found something they like. But in the spiritual or the Christian belief that God is the perfect gift. So, you have your little presents, but God is the perfect gift. And that's what 50% of the Christians believe, as far as how they celebrate Christmas. Now, my household, it's pretty similar like everybody else's, And my mom lives in the islands. The last 12 years, she comes to Christmas and celebrates with me and my brother. He lives in Florida. She comes to my house and we do the traditional things, but it's island style. She comes and same thing. She comes and we go shopping, buy all the food, do the grocery shopping, buy the gifts, ripping and running. But she also brings some traditional things. We have cassava pie, and they always brings not playing. It's made there, and she brings it here. And then she also brings fish, which is really great. But she brings everything here, and she prepares all the meal because she's a matriarch. She does all the cooking she does, and we do all the shopping. And the night before Christmas, or 2 days before Christmas, we do the tree. So me and her do the lights together, and then the grandkids put on the ornaments. So that was our tradition that we do. And of course, the next morning, everybody gets their gifts and eats good food. But night before Christmas is nice because you smell all the food being prepared and all of that. And then Christmas Day, you open up the gifts. The house is beautiful. She decorates the house with all this Christmas ornaments. Looks like Christmas. She has an atmosphere. The food is humming, smelling good, gifts all over the place. That's how we traditionally have our Christmas. But this year, she didn't come because my brother is moved to the islands with her. So now her kids are split. So now she's going to spend Christmas with him and spend February with us. So this morning, my grandson, I told him, he said, whole life, she has been here every single Christmas. She has been with us this whole life. And so the first year that Nanny has been in her place. So he said, that's not fair. So I said, it's okay, don't worry about it. But last night it hit me that, wait a minute, we have changed traditions. Now I'm the matriarch of the family. And we're scrambling last night, doing gifts, wrapping up an hour ago. Okay. And I didn't cook anything because I'm going out to my friend's house to eat, and the rest of the kids going out to their. So we're not going to be together for Christmas to break bread. So this is a tradition that we broke because one person wasn't in place. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, I have to think about it next year ahead of time. And just in case it happens again, that I have to be responsible for making sure that I have the house looking like Christmas, having food in place, even if together, have it feeling like Christmas, because I didn't think about her not being here. That fell on me because I'm so used to her being here until last night. It really, really hit me that, hey, we have no food smelling scent. Our Christmas tree, we just decorated it last night. The kids didn't help us decorate because it wasn't here. The gifts, we just started wrapping them up this morning. And I said, it's still gonna be a good Christmas. Everyone's gonna be happy. Everyone's gonna be fed some at one place in the morning. I know it's my responsibility, just in case mom does a I'm going to stay in the island thing and see you in February thing again. I have everything in place because I will be the matriarch in the house. And it's my responsibility to be sure that my house is tight and right, and it will be. I promise you that. So I don't know how your holiday is. I'm not sure how your tradition is. I don't know if you are a person, are you part of 90% that believe in Christmas only? Are you that, you just the spiritual part, or you do a combination of both? That's okay. I'm interested to know. Tell me what you feel, put it in the chat. And that's okay. Whatever it is, that's your tradition. But just think about one day, like happened to me by accident, that it may change because somebody's out of place, especially the matriarch or the patriarch. Because my dad's not here with us anymore either. He's not here. He's with the Lord. But my dad, I don't go Christmas Day. I might visit sometime, maybe in January. My mom is actually in the house doing all the preparation. And now I know I have to be sure I have all my recipes together way ahead of time so that I can start my tradition. So with that in mind, I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas. I'm sure it's going to be beautiful and well, that you get the opportunity to spend with your friends and family and have a blessed day. And stay well and healthy with Stay Sexy Wellness. Coach D out, and I bless you. Have a good day.